Sassy.
And I'm Missy.
And we're Two Needles Pulling Thread. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Saturday. We are first day of fall here in Maine. It is the 23rd. So 9/23/23.
One of my baby brothers had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah. And we
We're not really babies anymore though.
Yeah. And we filmed the Flosstube a year ago.
Yeah.
A lot has changed.
A
lot
lot
has changed.
Woo. A lot.
So it's nice and
That's
cool.
how life is. Yeah, it's I think we're headed to fall. We might have a couple warm days here and there, but I think pretty much
I'm excited.
We're kind of fall. It feels that way. We're actually coming to you earlier than we normally do in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're coffeeing and
we're
ready
fresh.
to roll. Yeah. Well,
Fresh.
Kind of fresh. So what have you been up to?
I have been stitching and decorating for fall and baby snuggling and what else have I been doing? FFOing some things.
Yeah, we've got some FFOs today, which
is a little unusual for me. Finished a couple of things, started a couple of things, have a stack of things I want to start.
Oh, wow.
But life really has just been kind of
doing it all.
Kind of calm.
There.
Which is not a bad thing.
Work, work, work. For me, stitching. Rob's off to his mother's this weekend, so I have the house to myself.
You're a golden bachelorette.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Done some sewing. That's about it.
We live the high life.
Yeah. So work's been crazy. We've had some call outs, so it's been 2 tellers on the whole line.
You have one who's gonna have a baby anytime, basically.
Anytime, yeah. So
fun.
The kids have company.
Our kids are all together.
Yeah. Ashley and Brody are hosting Justin and Grace and baby E. And I texted her Thursday morning, bright and early. I said, "Are you a happy auntie?" And she sent me a picture of snuggling, and Ellie's just looking up at her. And you can't see Ashley's face, but it's a great picture. And then I texted her later, and I said, "Have you put her down?" She said, "Maybe."
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
All right.
I'm glad. I know that they're having a great time because I've heard very little from my girl. She'll send me pictures here and there, and I'm like,
oh, I don't even get that. Fun. So
well, I'm getting baby pictures, not usually pictures of everybody.
And she's growing like a weed already. So
she's thriving and doing all the things she's supposed to do, and I took them to the airport on when did they leave? Wednesday. So Tuesday night they came for dinner, and they bathed her at our house and went to put her pajamas on her. And I said, she can't wear these to bed. She can't even straighten her legs. So she's growing.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I think it was a newborn, but she was a peanut. So
newborns were big on her at first, so that's great.
Yeah, she's thriving. She's
I can't
doing
wait to
great.
Christmas shop for her.
Oh. I had it in my head I wasn't going to do much for her. And then I realized she's going to be 4 months old on Christmas Day. Like 4 months old to 8 months, that's funny. Like laughing and I'm like, what am I going to do?
I'm going to be the auntie who gets the loud toys.
Go for it. They won't come to my house.
So. All right, what do we got today?
Okay. Anything previous?
No, I was going to dig out my Halloween stitches and show some of those, but I was going to decorate for Halloween and I didn't get to that. So
yeah, I didn't bring any of my previous fall stitches. I got some of those out.
Yeah. But I have all kinds of FFOs and so do you.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. So last night I played around with some pillows. So I believe this is Clemintine by Plum Street. We were just talking. I think I'm going to trim this just a little bit shorter. But it's just different.
Would you consider that fall or every day? Would you keep it out all the time?
No, that would be fall for me.
Yep. But that'll take you right through Thanksgiving.
Yep. And then this one, I know it's a Plum Street.
I can't remember.
But I cannot remember the name of it.
And that's the problem with some of mine. I stitched them so long ago.
Yep. And I ended up going out and getting some fabric the other day. Rob messaged me and said...
You didn't have any?
No. And I was supposed to be getting groceries and I got a text message. Do they sell groceries at Hobby Lobby? It said, quit stalking me.
We don't have that anymore, so nobody knows where I am.
I know. This is Patchwork Crow by Heart and Hand. Do you remember when I started this?
Yes.
We were at the hotel our very first girls' weekend.
Yep.
And I found this frame, this key thing at Goodwill. So I framed it up and I added some ribbon.
I like it.
That bird has so many mistakes and I love him so much.
See, you could put that on that right over there on that wall.
Yep.
See, we're going to start that wall for you.
I know. I just don't have a lot of wall space.
You don't, but you could do quite a bit. You can't see it, but
I know we're looking over there. So I really like it. And
that's
I
very
think
cute.
it was thing was a buck. Oh, that's
There
me.
you go.
Sorry. And then this is Halloween Mouses by Madame Chantilly. And this was on fabric that I dyed and baked, tea dyed and then baked in the oven. And I remember...
Is this a recent finish or something that you've pulled out of your box?
These are all pulled out of my box.
Oh, good. I did the same thing.
And I remember sharing this. I shared this pattern with Chris or Jane at Galleria when we first met them.
So that was a couple years ago.
So
Galleria's
that was
happening right now.
It is. And then, don't look at the
How
back.
come we can't go everywhere and be everywhere?
Oops.
Ooh, I like what
This
you
is
did
Halloween Owls by Madame Chantilly. And just a cheap little frame that I found. And
I like it.
I did some fabric because the stitches just stop.
Yeah.
So I always wondered what I was going to do with it. And
I like it.
yeah, back is
Whatever.
rough. But, and then, is it called Boo to You? No, Halloween Hare or Hare's Halloween.
Did you do this last year?
No, I stitched this. This is when I stitched.
No, this finish.
No, you shared it with me last year.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is a cauldron, wooden cauldron from Michael's. This is just that, I don't even know what it is. It's from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And I hot glued it on and
That's so cool.
yeah. I ordered the cauldrons online from Michael's. Just added some rickrack.
That's
Thought that
really
was fun.
neat.
This one I stitched last year. So Witchy by the Scarlet House. And I changed up all the colors.
You definitely need to put some things on your wall.
Yep. And then this is just
You're getting good use of those brooms too.
Yep. This is just a house from the Dollar Tree.
I like it.
I love all the...
Did you paint it or what did it
No,
come
this
back?
is exactly how it came.
Cool.
So, and this is my favorite. My absolute favorite.
Oh, yes.
This is Boo Tree by the Primitive Hare.
Don't look, Tracy.
And yeah, don't look, Tracy. Now you can look.
She's not a spider fan.
No. And I just painted just the front slats to give it some depth.
Yeah.
And
I like how the slat going across in the back
yeah.
is not painted
Right.
because it kind of matches.
Right, that's
the
kind of what I
fabric.
was hoping. And I tried all different
like
colors,
that.
as you can see on the back.
Yep. Oh, this is the one that we were texting about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I like the green.
I used the bow maker from Chantel 141. And oh, I love that thing. I can't make bows. Now I can make bows.
I love it.
It's my favorite finish of all of these.
I'm going to have to get one of those, I think.
So, yeah.
Nice.
They're different finishes for me.
Yep, I like it.
So,
Well, I have this mindset thanks to the Carolina Stitchers
Yeah.
of put it together, adhere it together, get it out, enjoy it.
well, look at what Helen does. Helen
So-
had a couple, and she pulled them out the next year and didn't care for them, so she redid them.
yeah.
You can redo
I love that.
what you do.
I love it.
What do you got?
Okay, so originally, Brenda Gervais, Be Thankful. I know a little bit about some of these, some of them I don't. This is 18 count vintage country mocha. And I don't know if I don't think I used all the called for floss. I literally just mounted this on a piece of board. No, it's that heavy, it's not poster
matte
board,
board.
but it's like a heavy matte board. I like to put a piece, I don't even know if I did it on this
didn't.
one. I did not do it on this one. I won't even talk about it. I literally wrapped it around the board, glued it, hot glued it, wrapped this with this fabric, hot glued it. That's all I did. And I will tuck this in some decor. Just let it sit in there.
That's how Joy does it, right?
Yep, that's all I'm going to do. So I have the other two finished.
Oh, yeah.
The Christmas one and the 4th of July one.
Oh, I haven't done the 4th of July.
And I'll do the same thing, same kind of finish.
What a great idea. That's awesome for people who don't know, like, don't have access to
That's all I did.
frames.
Yep.
You can do that and just stick it, like I could lean it up.
Is it
up here
perfect?
somewhere.
No, but I love it. It's my house and I'm going to put it up.
And I would be
I like
hesitant
it.
to put that fabric with that pattern, and it goes so well.
It does. And I bought this, had exactly a half yard of this and some coordinating fabric to make a bag. And I was like, no, I'm not going to save all my fabric for bags. I'm going to use it when I want to use it. So that's that one.
That's awesome.
I've seen a couple of people
They
on
ran
Instagram.
with that idea.
So this was the piece that I found at Walmart. And I had this. I think this is a Lizzie Kate. I'm not positive. I stitched it very early on coming back to stitching. I pulled this off and this is mounted. It's really hard to see.
Did you use one of those sticky rounds?
I used a sticky round that is felt and very sticky on the other side.
Yes, they are.
Like rip your fingernails off if you get your fingernails stuck.
But they're great for rounds.
They're awesome. We get them at Home Depot and Walmart has them. They are like furniture
Sticky, they're pads
sticky
for underneath.
pads,
Like,
not the movers that have the rubber attached.
right.
This is just we've shown them before. Maybe one day we'll bring out our favorite things that we like to use when we finish because we do a lot of finishing. I took off the little burlap bow and put that on. That's it. This literally was.
Did you take this off and then put it back on?
I
or
did.
Just you did.
I did. I mean, this maybe was 5 minutes once I had the thing stuck on me.
And the orange was already
easy.
there.
It was all there.
Awesome.
Said something underneath this.
That's awesome.
I tore the paper, so this is like a paper. I tore that pulling this off, but I knew it was going to be covered.
That's awesome.
Easy.
Yeah, a lot of people have run with that idea.
Don't pass out. Don't pass out. I have stitched some Halloween in the past. I'm not sure. I think this is a
that's a Lizzie.
Would it be a Bent Creek or a Lizzie Kate? Probably a Lizzie Kate.
I don't know. It's one.
I don't even know what it's called. Jackolanterns. Where are you from, Missy? Burning bright. 'Tis the night of Halloween. That bugs me because it doesn't rhyme, but that's okay. That's just me. And I know that this is on a piece of Stitch Me Something. That's all I can tell you. This right here, I probably got it. It was at Hobby Lobby 4th of July for $7.99. I know I paid 90%. I got it 90% off. And it was something land that I love or something underneath it.
Yeah.
And again, this I did put some batting. I just grabbed some fusible fleece that I had and wrapped it again around some of that board. Nothing fancy. Hot glued it on. I don't care that it's acid free. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right.
Who's going to want this in 100 years?
What was it? Alicia
Nobody.
Alicia said her sampler might not end up at Goodwill.
If I'm lucky, this will end up at Goodwill.
Yeah. So that's a great idea. Is like people will go into the wood department and look for these, but 4th of July, 90% off.
I like to look at the end of the season, and actually I have spent a lot of money on fall decor this year, which is not, I have not usually had a lot of that. So anyway, that's something new for me. And I was back at Hobby Lobby a couple of days ago.
And
I thought, and I made a mental note of a few things that I want to look for as the sale starts getting greater than, because it'll go to 66% off and then it will go to 90% off. So I thought, I'm going to wait and see if those things...
Right. If you don't need it right now,
Right.
absolutely.
So that's that. This That
came in a sip and stitch.
This was a sip and stitch.
I know what you did.
Yeah, there's a hole there too.
Oh.
This was... I don't think it was their first one, but I bought one sip and stitch in the past from Primrose Cottage Stitches.
I think it was.
And it was a Halloween one.
Yeah.
And I put this in a black Mill Hill frame. It is very snug. You will see it snug. I've cut off one of the pumpkins and there's a spider that's covered up. But I was getting it done.
I like it that way.
And I like it. I really do like it. I am going to find something that I can use this frame for seasonally. That's what a Mill Hill frame looks like on the back. I might pop these out and use this frame over and over again.
Right.
Because then again, I might not.
You have a point driver.
Yep.
Or as we call it, a ka-chunker.
Yeah. And this I know I did on, this was probably one of my second piece I ever stitched on Lugana, and this is a 28 count mushroom.
Looks awesome.
So, I don't know, I like it. It doesn't scream spooky Halloween, which is what I'm okay with.
Yep.
And another Halloween
Halloween.
So the Christmas tree shops are now defunct. I know, Kathy can't go there on Black Friday anymore. This was a pumpkin stand. I paid $4 for it. This is Brenda Gervais bobbing for apples. I always called it Boo. And this I did the same way. You'll see when I show you. I rounded the corners. That. I used the fusible fleece, put it on batting, and hot glued it. This is
Lady Dot?
Jack-o'-lantern, maybe. Lady Dot.
That's cute. I love what you did to the corners. That's awesome. Ashley keeps asking me if I have this pattern, if I've stitched it. I'm like, no.
I think I have it still. She can use it.
Oh, I think she wonders if I've done it. And I'm like, no.
Oh.
But I do. I really like the angled edges. That's really cute.
So that was fun. I've done, I don't know what it's called, but I did the winter one. Brr, that's the snowman.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't finished that yet. I was focusing on fall. So I got in my finish box. And I took out everything that was fall and Halloween, Thanksgiving, and I really looked at everything that I had and said, ooh, I don't like that.
Right.
I'm not finishing it. If I don't like it and I'm not going to put it up, and I don't think maybe somebody else would like it and enjoy it, I'm not going to bother with it.
Right. I'm kind of at that point.
I'm just not. Aesthetics
Change so much.
Yep.
So
I do like that.
Pardon me.
And then this is a...
That's definitely a bent creek.
This is a bent creek. I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. And I have this displayed at home near a velvet pumpkin.
That is awesome. That frame is phenomenal.
This frame says it was $19.99 at Hobby Lobby. This was another Oops frame. This is really heavy.
Yeah.
And I did not pay $19.99 for it. I've had it for a long time and I have finally used it.
I like that it comes out. Most frames go in.
Yeah, it's just, it's really thick.
That's awesome.
She thick.
You really
so those are my FFOs.
You really racked them out there too.
And I hope to do some more tomorrow while I have my cutting table all pulled out and all my boxes. It's just a mess.
Yeah. I need to go through my boxes again to see what I have for finishing. So, but I've been putting some photos. I've been seeing finishes and I take screenshots and.
So we were busy.
Yeah. So.
That was fun.
So did you have any finishes?
I did have finishes. Awesome. I had 2 finishes. Once I finally found this little one, because it's also stitched on the opposite end of a whip. So I think I showed this chart as haul.
Oh yeah, a little while
the last floss tube, I think. And it's Doodles Winter.
Yeah,
These
we were
are
talking about
so
the
much
fox.
fun. And I pulled my own floss, which I tend to do with these sorts of charts. And I did it on 20 count, Cedar River linen, tephra. And what I did differently to mine is I did not put, it didn't come with it, but it called for some sort of white beads on a snowflake. I decided not to do that. And thank you, Chris and Jane, for your tube of beads, because then I had a little red bead to put on Rudolph's nose.
I know, that's
I
awesome.
put 2023 underneath Rudolph, and I stitched Ellie here. Those are the only things I changed with the pattern. I did all the snowflakes. This was so fun, and it worked up really, really quickly. And that fox makes me want to stitch it and put it in those wooden
I was
hoops.
just looking at that because I have a boatload of those hoops.
It's so cute.
They say the ones I have, they should be about, even the bird should be about 13 inches tall. I mean, 13 stitches tall. So
Anyway, really cute. I really enjoyed that. So I will, when I am done FFOing fall, I'm going to move on to my Christmas things while I have my stuff out. We'll see how far I get, because then in the meantime, my room is such that I can't really sit in there and
enjoy and stitch.
So there's that. I've really been focusing. I said this was going to be my focus piece.
Here's the pièce de resistance.
I can't say that.
I got lucky.
I can't say it. I finished Shepherd's Bush Anna stocking.
All right, I got this side.
Okay. So this is all called for. Everything. I bought the button charm bead kit. The pattern, I believe, was gifted to me.
Yep.
It's all the called for pearl cottons. This girl here was 4 skeins of baked apple pearl cotton for me. The call for was 3, so I don't know what I did differently. Might just be the way I stitch. I don't know. But it was a solid 4, and I worked into the 5th to do the name. This is the 18 count natural raw linen, and it's 1 strand of pearl cotton over 2. So it really is 9 count. This thing is humongous.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Those wings are beautiful.
I did not use any of the metal charms because, in my opinion, for what I like, they were dated. And I worry about metal charms and being stored. This is going to be stored for 10 and a half months or so, right? Of the year. So I worry about that, but I did, I'm not a beader, but I put beads on, and Jane, running with scissors, Jane and Julie, she was a great inspiration for me, just an encourager, and I loved that. So, people have talked about using Nerge hoops and how it's hard to iron. This stuff is hard to iron, period. And how it is hard to press out.
Got it. It's gorgeous.
And I didn't have it in that Nerge hoop tight. It's a struggle. But this is going to be a friend of ours. Deb is going to FFO this for me into a stocking. Ellie's going to fit in this Christmas. Pretty clear. It's big.
That is absolutely. It'll go back down. That is gorgeous.
So much fun. My wrist is killing me because I was stitching every second I had on this.
I like that the Weeks pearl cotton is variegated. Because regular pearl cotton is not.
Right. I mean, they gave the DNC conversion.
Excuse me.
But I liked.
Yeah, the thickness.
Now, the other thing is that I don't have the chart with me, but I believe it was 2012. And the dye lots change. They just do. Yeah. So in the dress, there are 2 hearts so the red, the baked apple, was deeper in 2012. So you can barely see that there's hearts here. I toyed with what to do, and I'm just going to leave it.
I like it.
And also over here, there are 2 golds. There's like swirlies in here. And with the dye lots 20 some no, it wasn't 20 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, they were very different, and it was more bold. It's this gold right here that's
But
inside.
you can see, I can see it.
So that's just what happens.
awesome.
I didn't change anything. I kept pure to it, just like I would with a prairie schooler. I just felt like that.
You should be very
That's what
proud.
I wanted to
This
do.
is gorgeous.
And Eleanor is not quite centered, but I'm okay with that. I contemplated putting some beads here, but I'm just going to leave it.
And if she does
It will be fine.
If she does a hangy thing, it will probably work its way in to be centered. That'll be awesome.
So that's going to be at Lolly's house, not at their house.
Yeah. Deb will make that.
And I hope they don't have 10 kids.
Grace, no 10 kids.
I don't think.
Do you know? Are you picking?
10's going to happen.
Are you picking the fabric, or are you letting Deb do
when
that?
we see Deb at Stitch New England, she got some fabric, I believe, when she was at Quilter Station, that she wants me to look at.
Oh, perfect.
That she thinks is going to be perfect, and I'm sure it is because Deb.
Yeah. Awesome.
So that's that. Now I'm back to stitching on 18 and 20, and
Seems
my
tiny.
eyes are like, woo!
This is 182 counts.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have nearly the.
Well,
So.
after finishing a really big project, I almost sit there like a zombie. Like,
What do I do?
now what am I gonna do?
Well, mine's little. I only had the cat
I like
outline.
that.
So this is
That's so cute.
Meow Berry. Actually, I think it's called Life is Better Meow. It's a Erica
I don't
Michaels
know.
berry. So finish that.
That is so cute.
I have the, I was getting ready last night to iron on the backing Pellin, but I just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
I was
have
too
a
busy
couple of
playing.
berries I need to finish.
And then wrinkles and all.
Cute. And I love this fabric.
Yeah, it's different for me to do these on. So this
love
is
it.
Heart and Hands Halloween Tiny Town. And I just randomly pulled oranges. So whatever I felt like when I did it is what I did.
Came together really nice.
I'm glad I did not put purples and yellows in it.
Yep.
So
I agree.
it's one of those, you pull it and you sit and you think about it and change it. So got it done. This is Grandpa's Sleeve by X Jude Designs. You can see all my hoop marks. Ellen's Best Press will take those out in a heartbeat.
Yep.
So all I'm going to do is put it on the board so I can put it on my box.
Right.
It's literally going to be... So now I want to start Autumn, which is kind of out of the loop for me because...
Well, it is, but it'll be ready for Thanksgiving. You can have it out for
That's true.
after this.
Yep. And I have Christmas done.
Is there a winter one?
There's... No, not yet.
Cecile, is there a winter one for those
We
of
need-
us who live in winter wonderlands?
We need one. I bet there's one coming though.
You know,
So-
the fir trees with the covered with the snow. And now I just watched them last night, so everything is fresh in my mind. The Carolina Stitchers, Joy and Emma Kay, they did go watch them, especially for their Halloween pattern parade. If
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you are going to enjoy
I'm
it.
binging this weekend, so...
You're going to enjoy it. She buys all the frills and says she's going to add that, whatever it is, to the long chart rather than do a separate.
A lot of people do that. I've only purchased the autumn frill. That's the only frill I've bought.
It makes me wonder if this fox is the same.
Oh,
Makes me wonder because that's Heart and Hand.
yeah. He's close.
He's adorable.
But I may go back and buy frills and do styrofoam box finishes.
that would be
But
nice.
there's something about that autumn frill that I had to have.
Yeah, I
so.
liked it too. I think it was the fox.
Yeah, so that's it for my finishes.
Wow.
So
Starts.
I have.
I have
Oh yeah, show yours.
I have one start.
Me too.
And Ellie's ornament was a start and a finish.
Excuse me.
Okay. Jess, como stitches.
Oh, did you see her pink pumpkin, cat pumpkin
I've been
bag.
trying not to look
Oh.
because I need to behave myself.
It was cat pumpkins with a pinky purple fabric.
You need to sit down also because this is not me.
Look at those colors.
Woo! I got a little nest going on here. So, bright, bright colors for me. I wanted to stitch. This is probably going to be a gift. And it's all a little wrinkled. Erin Elizabeth Designs Summer Tier. This looks huge, but wait until you see it. And I'm doing it on a piece of 32 count Lugana that I believe is called Splash Mint, not mine. Mint with white dots. So I was a little intimidated by this until Emma, Brandy and Emma of B&E Stitchery, she did the farm one, and she said she got it done in like 3 nights stitching.
Well, the Madame Chantilly tiers are huge.
Those are huge, 200 something, but these are not.
No,
these
they're
are
not.
roughly, this is 63 by 89.
Yeah.
And on 14 count, it's 4.5 by almost 6.5.
Yeah. They're so cute.
This is what I have done.
Wow, you got a lot done.
And I am stitching by color so that I can, I didn't know if I was going to go tier by tier or by color. And I decided to go by color so I could get that bright color off my list and gone.
Yep.
So.
That looks awesome.
I like this fabric. It's a whole fat quarter that I've taken to not cutting. I just start on it and roll it up. And then I cut it when I'm done.
I need to get some of that.
So very cute. The drink is cute. I'm working on a lemon, and that's going to be a surfboard, although it looks like corn right now. This is an ice cream cone, popsicles. This is the start of a flamingo.
That's awesome.
These are dangling flowers on the bottom, which is what I like about her tiered trays. She's kind of closed in this space, and she always has something dangling on them.
Oh, you got a sandcastle.
Yeah, it's just a little mushroom. So this right here is going to be a mushroom. The details that she has on here
That's awesome.
Are just incredible.
And she's got several.
She has several of them. And of course, she's been our designer spotlight.
It's
and our Flosstube Buddy.
Yeah.
The Stitch Designer.com.
That's awesome.
And we've talked about how we love her floss tubes, and she doesn't have access to any LNS period if she's not ordering. And
she does a lot of Dollar Tree finishing.
Yeah, how she does that, and they're just gorgeous. So anyway, I just pulled there. I will say there were 15 DMC, I think. And I got it down to 9 colors because
that's awesome.
I struggle with floss changes anyway. So those are my starts.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. All I started, I say all.
How many starts do you have?
Just one.
Oh, you got it started.
Halloween Quaker by Lilo Studio. I'm not going to take it out.
I also only have one width.
Try not to get too much glare on there. And I've been talking about this. Did I say Lila? Oh,
it's all right.
Lilo Studio. I am actually doing all called for. I got all of these called fors when we went to.
I just feel like it's the perfect blend.
Craft Gallery.
Yep.
When we were out west. I say west, you know. And this is Murky. And I'm a center starter, so I got the moon.
And that Murky is perfect.
Oh, I love it. The Moon and the Witch, and I'm working on the Broom. This is one, once I start, I can't put it down. I have to force myself to put it down. It is so fun to stitch. So I'll remind me of that when I'm up in all the black
Does
motifs.
this come with it too?
That's right here.
Oh.
The little house.
Cute.
Just talking about. That finish are those houses.
That's neat too.
And then they have a biscornu, because you know you love them.
Oh, biscorn puke. Sorry,
But
I'm just not a fan.
I don't know where they are in here.
It's the cat.
It's the cat.
So they've created it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, right here.
Oh, I knew it was there. And then this is a spider motif, and so they make it fun. She did a really great job with this pattern. Look at the two different boots, the two different socks on the boots.
Oh, that's fun.
So, yep, all called for.
Nice.
But I have to force myself to put it down.
Well, you don't really have to put it down if you don't want to, but we always want to stitch something else too.
Yeah, and so you'll see in a little bit I've got all the things I've kitted this
With
week.
kitted stuff.
I've been
I have
kidding.
start-itis so bad. I just decide I'm doing whatever I want when I want. And I'm already, we'll talk about it when we get there, but I'm already thinking about BOSME. Because I'm going to be a loser. Jane, I'm going to be the loser.
So, you're too funny.
That's
Too
the way
funny.
it is. Whips.
I have
one.
I have 3. One I put down as a finish, as a partial finish.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Well, I have one that I've puttered on, and this is under hashtag Room at the Table Sal, and it is Feast of Friendship. I am not positive. It's been a mystery. I think this is being reprinted. Not positive. I couldn't quite figure it out, but I haven't seen anything official on Hoffman. So Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Designs.
is this an out of print pattern?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't keep up with it. Anyway, I'm doing it on the 20 count Tephra Ada by Cedar River Linen, and I'm using all the called for floss. And so far, this is what I have done.
That looks great.
That's a fun border.
Yeah, I'll
That's
take
a
your
really
word for
fun
it.
border.
I love the roof.
It's a fun border because you're using, for these acorns, the floss changes, but it's not a ton of floss changing.
Right.
Now that fruit bowl is going to be a lot of floss changes. And I haven't quite, and I know that pumpkin looks humongous, but it's really not going to be. I mean, look at the house.
Yeah, it's probably going to be.
I mean, it's
Little-
not going to be humongous. Our friend Holly, Hobbies of Holly, she has her house all done.
She
And
loves
it
to stitch
is
houses.
beautiful.
That's awesome.
So that's my whip. And I did start something last night that I did not bring because it is I don't know what everybody else is calling it because I keep forgetting, but super secret double spy project. And if I show it, everybody will know who it's for.
Do I know?
Almost everybody.
Do I know what you're stitching?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. This whip is also my mini finish. This is Welcome to the
I'm
North
going to
Pole.
pull this back out in the next couple weeks too.
Well, when you said PR last night, that's
Oh,
why
you
I
thought
said
I said You
Primrose.
thought I meant Primrose?
So,
okay.
I finished section 4 with the little elves. Those elves had a lot of color changes, but I'm glad they're done. Anxiously waiting for October 1st to start section 5. Oh, you know what? I hope I have enough room. This is what happens when you start in a corner, people.
Did you measure your fabric?
I did.
Did you do the math?
I did the math.
Then you should be okay.
So that is section 4.
But I don't know.
Am I showing
Yeah, you'll
it?
be okay.
Am I in there?
You are. You're
Okay.
showing it. So
Yep.
you're not going to have a huge border. I
That's
don't know how you're going to finish it, but
I bought.
I tend to leave a lot. So I leave 2 inches all the way
I'm
around.
hoping. You know what? That board that I bought is going to be way too big for this.
Well, maybe we can make it work.
So I found a board at Goodwill. So the next section is the gingerbread houses, and I'm excited about that.
I got to get moving on this. You're making me want to do it now.
I dragged my feet, and that section actually stitched up very quickly because I don't think I even
This
started.
doesn't look as bright on yours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's all called for.
Yep, doesn't look as bright.
That looks a lot darker.
Yes, it does.
Huh.
Was there a change to this?
The only change I know of is the snow on the roof of the.
Oh, okay.
Unless Kathy didn't do it right.
Maybe.
That should
It's
have been
Ocean Weeks Dye Works.
Yep, and that should have been.
But I don't know what the DMC conversion is. Or is there one?
What symbol is it? Because I have my
It's
little
the flower. The blue
590
flower.
597
Oh.
is what I pulled.
Yep.
So, all my DMCs.
Cool. I love it.
So it does. It looks different.
I
didn't
like
even
it.
notice
I mean, I like yours.
So, I call that my mini finish. Because...
Well, yeah. I mean, I would celebrate that as a finish, too. Because
especially since I didn't start it until...
I did that with my Fall on the Farm.
And then I worked a little bit last weekend on my Courage Sal, Pam's Survival Sal.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what that looks like. It's a little overwhelming when you look at the picture, to be honest.
Are you going anywhere this weekend? Or are you plopping your butt in front of Flosstube and stitching all weekend?
I'm hoping I'm plopping, but who knows?
Well, you control that.
I know. Who knows? And so I got a few more motifs done, and I put in a couple of the darker color.
Beautiful.
So I'm glad that this color isn't screaming. Mm-hmm. And I did go through on my iPad and circle some of the motifs on this particular page that I wanted in the darker color.
Oh, got it.
So, and the needle minder from P&B.
Yep.
Designs, P&B Creations, P&B.
Bob and Pam.
Yep. So go check them out. Oh. And my pretty bag from Jen. It's got flamingos inside.
It's adorable.
And then my last whip. This one's been so much fun. I gotta take it out. I was stitching on it last night. Justine, pay attention. She mentioned the other day she hadn't caught up. This is Jingle All The Way.
Oh, his nose.
By Amy Brecken. And I am almost caught up. I'm caught up with the motifs. I'm just going to put the words below Rudolph. The only thing I've changed is I put Etoile in his nose.
I love it.
So, and then there are beads and buttons and stuff.
For each section. That's
like
nice.
this one has some white beads, so it looks like snow on the evergreen. There's a star for the tree.
Cool.
All these different ones. So yeah, they're fun. Fun.
I love how it's slightly animated.
Yep. But
not
childish.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. So I started working last night on the words, but then I realized it was 11:15 and
that's late for you.
That is late for me. So that's it for my whips. Till today.
How you doing on BOSME?
All caught up except cleaning my craft room. I cleaned my desk off.
I'm not caught up, and I don't care that I'm not caught up. I am going to take some time this weekend, probably tomorrow maybe, and I'm gonna pull out all of my whips that I have. And I think I have 2 or 3 that I'm just going to unkit and put aside. Because
UFO or just putting time out?
Well, like one of them is, what's the other Primrose one that looks on the same style as
Christmas Rules.
Christmas Rules. I should have followed what I like, and I should have primmed it. The fabric I'm using, I'm doing 2 strands of floss. I don't like how bulky it is for me.
Right.
It's just not me. So I don't know how much of it I have done. So if I have one section completely done, I'll FFO that.
Right.
And then I will go back to it perhaps next year because I don't want to have 2 of them going.
Right.
So, and then maybe next year I will try to work in using the same floss colors I'm using for Meet Me at the North Pole.
Right, yep.
I think they would complement each other.
Well, and you can also, if you have one section done, you could finish it and it could be a swap item.
Yep. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. It's stitched nice, but it's just not.
It doesn't go with what you have.
It's not something that I enjoy.
Yeah. I have a couple of those, and I'm thinking about that too.
And then I have 2 or 3 whips that I'm like, these are kind of close to being done.
Yeah.
So I really need to focus on those. But then I start thinking about all the things I want to start, which I have several things here that I'm planning to start.
Yep.
I am doing really well on gifts and swap item type things. Tomorrow I will FFO my small exchange for Stitch New England. The item I originally stitched for in exchange for Stitching at the Farm, which I'm not going to now. I'll probably keep it for myself.
Well, you like it. So.
I mean, that's not a big deal. So, yeah, that's how BOSME's going for me.
Yep. Different exchanges we're in. Yeah, I gotta finish a couple 3. So
I think I have them. I'm trying to think. I have them all stitched, or I'm currently stitching one of them, but I'm not sure I have them all FFO'd.
Yeah.
I know I don't have them all FFO'd.
That's why I had to write down what we were in
Yeah.
for gift exchanges and swaps.
Which
and
I
all
love
that.
doing them, and I love thinking about who's going to get it and
Yep.
that sort of thing. So that's that for me.
Me too. So yeah, I'm thinking ahead a little bit to next year's BOSME.
Yeah,
but not
that's
a ton.
what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, not a ton. I'm still gonna keep it simple.
I'm not going to, I think what I'm going, there's so much, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to 12 by 12 New Year's Eve. I'm going to hoop it up on New Year's Eve, let me tell you. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what it will look like yet.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm thinking about what 24 and 24 looks like for me. Am I even interested in anything that sounds like 24 and 24? But I think what I will end up doing is it's going to be, I don't know how far I'll participate with that, because the 24 things that I think about will also be my BOSME.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
With a free space, because there's 25
25,
blocks. And on my BOSME, I think what I'm going to do is my blocks are going to say Christmas. And I'm going to pull a whip that is Christmas, and I'm going to work on it until I don't want to work on it anymore that month.
That's a good idea.
If I don't have a Christmas whip, chances are
You can start
slim,
one.
then I'm going to start one.
That's
One that
awesome.
I've really been wanting to work on. And then, so I'm going to do that Christmas, fall, that sort of thing.
That's
and
a
then
good
I'm
idea.
also going to do like Blackbird,
Yep.
Brenda Gervais, the designers that I almost always have something going.
That's a good idea.
Maybe a block will be new designer and find something new. And like a lot of the designer focus designers that we've talked about, we've purchased from them, or they've been generous enough to also give us something.
Yep.
But I haven't started many of them.
Yep.
So that would be a great way to do that
I
too.
love that idea. I might have to steal it. I've got some ideas on that as well.
But then that doesn't lock me in.
Right. And you're not stuck to
a project or a time frame.
10 hours or 4. That
And
can
I'll
be a lot.
probably be more productive.
Right, because you won't feel like you're being
I mean,
told.
for me, mentally, I'm telling myself, all right,
It's your board.
Christmas has been pulled. It means more than one strand of floss.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be some significant work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
And it's
but
funny.
it's only September.
But it's funny for me because when I changed mine to 4 hours or 4 days.
Did you end up doing more?
Oh, I did way more than 4
Yeah.
hours. But the thought of
Why do we
being
do that
told
to
I had to
ourselves?
do 4 hours was...
I know.
And I think that was mostly when I went back to work. I'm like, I don't have 4 hours. Good grief. So...
I know.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a
So
good
we'll
idea.
see what happens.
I don't know about 24 and 24, how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do it. What about 24
I gotta think about
finishes?
Well, see, and that's the other thing is like, I'm thinking 24 FFOs.
Well, yeah.
So that's 2 FFOs a month.
And you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But I haven't had any.
But you
Outside of Turkey Hollow Farm. I had that the last time.
But you've had finishes throughout the year.
Yes, but not like you focus on FFOs a lot more than I do, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta pull the stuff out, and I really want to do it, but
we're in the same mindset that when we sit down and do it, we do it.
Yeah.
And this, I think it was the same for both of us this time. We pulled from our box.
Yep, I did.
And so, yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Which was fun. And then I saw the very first, I didn't bring it, but the very first
excuse me,
pattern that I stitched coming back to cross stitch in 2020 was, I think it was called Harvest. And it was a Sue Hillis with all the DMC. I didn't change anything. It's beautiful, but I'm not sure I want it in my house now.
But it would be a great gift.
It would be a nice gift.
Yep.
And it's gorgeous. I mean, it's all, everything that you can do that has to do with harvesting your crops and canning and preserving. And
yeah, I think one of mine was, and I think I showed it a little while ago, was the crow, the witch crow.
Oh, yeah.
That I changed my name, my initials for.
Yeah.
I need to FFO that, but I can't wrap my head around how I want it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of where my head is. I'd like to take them all and tie them in somehow, but I really think 24 and 24 is going to be 24 FFOs for me.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Whatever that looks like. It can be small things. And when I say FFOs, I really would like them to be for me.
Right.
Because we know, I mean, we're going to stitch and gift.
Right.
Can I do that on top of that? I don't know.
Yeah. 12
and I haven't kept track of anything, and I haven't even been writing stuff down since March.
Oh my word.
Which is so unlike me.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of it. And that is a goal for me, is to be better about that for next year. I stopped
writing FFOs in my calendar. I write finishes, but I stopped writing when I FFO'd something, especially like this. They were stitched so long ago that.
Yeah. Before we tracked anything.
Right. But maybe with the new calendar that we're going to try, in the back there's those note pages.
True.
It's a great idea.
True.
So 12 and 12, or yeah.
I think I'm just anxious to see
what Kia
comes up with.
Yeah.
I think, and then maybe I'll be able to tweak that somehow into the other things that I'm doing.
I can't do 12 new starts. That overwhelmed me last year, and I don't know why. I did 6 and 6.
Yeah.
And I spent less. I feel like I don't know. I felt like I didn't accomplish anything. I did, because I stitched, and I stitched more on the new starts than I did on the whips.
And I might break it down to 2 hours
per project.
Instead of an hour.
And that stops the switching out time. That I don't know what I'll do. Whether I'll pull whips or
I have some things that
I'll see what she comes up with.
I really want to finish. Blessings Be Thine. Is that the one I'm stitching with Shelly and Shannon?
Yep.
It's gorgeous, and I want that finished and framed for Christmas.
Or is it so he seems sleeping?
No, I haven't started that one.
No.
That's and see, then I'm thinking that's definitely going to be a 2024 start for me.
Yeah.
I am itching to do that one.
I haven't thought ahead that far. But I still have that. I have a whole basket full of patterns that I haven't even taken care of and put them in my books. So it's like,
why do I keep buying things? Then we're going to, and I have a haul that hasn't come in yet.
Oh, yeah, I do too. So.
Really bad. I have something out for delivery, and I really wanted to show it on today's Flosstube to try to promote it for our friends. But if you haven't seen Floss Boss and Cousins update short video, their latest one, go watch it. and go take a peek at some things that they have
That's cool.
coming.
Yeah.
So
I have, what do I have coming in? I have some needle minders coming in.
ooh,
I
haven't bought a needle minder in a long time.
I have what Ashley and I are giving away at...
Oh, you guys are doing Are you doing combo table mate? Is that what you're talking about?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Everybody.
You're doing 300?
Don't get overwhelmed, people. It's not big.
I haven't decided.
You're gonna
I got to do that.
You're gonna shake your head and just laugh. That's all you're gonna do.
Okay.
And
see, I'm not in on this stuff when her daughter comes.
No. No, because this is...
It's fun.
This is all me, and you're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, that's you." What else do I have coming in? Maybe that's it. I got my lamp after we filmed last time. I ordered a rechargeable lamp. And
We're only in the middle of stuff, and we're just like segueing here to...
Yeah, we haven't even got it.
It's chatting. We haven't seen each other since the last Flosstube, I don't think.
No, I don't think
physically
so.
in person.
Yeah, and we only live 3 houses apart. So.
I know.
But, yeah, I can't go to Hobby Lobby this weekend. I went the other night.
Then you need to plant your butt right at home and
Yes.
be happy that you're at home.
Because I bought stuff. I spent a lot of money.
I have found the love of flameless candles remote control.
Oh, they look so nice in your pictures that you posted. What do you think if I put some candles here?
Gorgeous. Yes, but eliminate some of your stuff over there.
You mean like my flamingos that don't match?
No, I'm just saying it's a lot.
I know. But that's the only place I decorate. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you can't put everything in one place.
Well, I know. That's why I bought a
Listen
bowl
to
for my
us.
table. So.
Well, yeah, that will be gorgeous too.
Yeah.
So anyway, and my house has not been decorated.
You have nothing on your walls.
I have a lot of walls. And we took everything down when we had the house painted 5 years ago. There's nothing.
Well, you have the
And it drives my husband insane. I used to be a big decorator.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to get better about that.
Well, you have that beautiful TV entertainment space.
And it's like, I need pictures of how people are decorating a wall unit. I have a really big wall unit. I did it. But I don't have,
nice.
And I need to tell myself I don't have to have every space filled with things.
You mean like that? Anywho.
Hey, I commented your daughter when we were FaceTiming. I said, Ashley, you have wall space.
She's got beautiful wall space.
Grace said, that's the first thing I said was, Ashley, not everything's up on the walls.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll change that this weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's scary that he likes Hobby Lobby as much as she does.
I know. Our kids are like that too. They really enjoy it. So.
Flosstube Buddy.
Flosstube Buddy.
We found some new...
I know. If you have not watched Megan and Lisa, Sassy Southern Stitchers, you need to go watch them. They have one video out right now. I think they're planning to do one a month. But listen, ladies, I need to see you more often than one a month.
Yeah. Yep.
They are going to be... I try not to tell where people are going, but I think they said they're going to Stitch New England. Yeah. I'm excited to spend time getting to know them. We're gonna be neighboring up here. Yeah. We've got some. Yeah.
So we are not sitting together, but
we're not divorced.
We're not fighting. That's what everybody asked at StitchCon. Are you guys fighting?
We're not divorced.
Megan.
But we're gonna be in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Megan's daughter,
Alexis,
and Ashley are
pretty good friends.
Yeah, they're good friends.
But we didn't know that until Ashley said something in a text, and we were all like, "Wait, wait a minute."
Yeah.
Do you know?
They just found each other, and they text all the time, and they're both about the same age and stitching, and
yeah. So that's really fun.
We're super excited to meet them.
So go watch them. They're in Texas. Beautiful stitchers. And I'm excited to get to know them better. I feel like I know them already only because, not that she talks about you a lot, but I know they're good friends with Teresa Garden Goose. Yeah. And so anyway.
Yeah, so go check them out. And we must be coming up on about time for another episode. So
Yeah, ladies.
Yeah.
It's time.
so
It's time. Designer Spotlight. We talked about her a little bit the last time because we were all stitching one of her charts.
Yeah.
Well, several of us were stitching hashtag Not So Awful August. So, Alison,
yes,
A New Creation Studio. Alison with one L, ALISON. That'll be important on her Etsy. She is our Designer Spotlight. And we try to bring to you once a month or so someone who might not be as well known in the stitching community as some designers.
or that we
doing
don't know.
amazing work. Let me backtrack. Little squirrel side note. I was maybe an hour or so on the Stitch Your Stash Zoom Thursday night, and the special guest they had on there was Carrie with Tiger Lily, and she was talking about that as well. Like, we all know Blackbird, Brenda Gervais, those sorts of designers, but there are also so many great designers that maybe aren't in the spotlight as much.
Yep.
So maybe we have helped a little bit with that this year, we hope.
so.
And I have found some amazing designers, and we've tried to find different genres of designs.
Right.
So
And
Alison,
we've created some really nice friendships.
yes,
Because these people are stitchers too.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So Alison, A New Creation Studio, she has a lot of faith-based charts, which is true to my heart.
I forgot to print mine.
That's okay. She gifted each of us a chart.
She did. Thank you
and
so
I
much.
chose this little guy, Joy to the World.
Mine is also a nativity type.
And I love this. And I'll tell you, her charts are beautiful.
Yep.
They are color-coded. She gives you your stitch count. This little guy is 34 by 44.
Yeah.
So it will stitch up in no time.
Don't forget we need an ornament for our Christmas Eve party.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
And she tells you that a week's dye works can, so she gives this in DMC, but then she says that teal frost can be substituted for this.
So you get a little variegation.
So you're getting some variegation on the swaddle. I can't say that word, Swarovski. AB crystal was glued to the center
of
the star.
Right there.
So put a bead in there. Buy a specialty something if you
one
want.
of those teardrop.
Yeah, that would be fun too.
I like that she lists that if you did it on 16 count, 18 count, 14 count, what the sizes would be. That way, if you're shopping, you know.
Right. So she gives a color chart and a black and white chart.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it.
Thank you so much for this. She was the Be Still, the one that we all stitched with Holly.
Right. Yours was in blues. Mine was in cranberries.
Yep. If you are interested in receiving a PDF chart from Alison, use the word praise, PRAISE, in your comments, and we will choose a recipient the next time.
And she is on Etsy.
She is on Etsy. I know this is a little hard to see. She is on Instagram, A New Creation Studio on Instagram. On Etsy, A New Creation by Alison. And you know Etsy is funny about capitalizing and stuff. So hopefully...
Screenshot it. And
she's got some beautiful stuff.
She does.
There.
I really struggled with when she offered me a chart. I couldn't decide.
I know. Me too. So that's that. And we had a recipient for Camping Stitcher.
We did. Carol Pelletier.
We say Pelletier up here. Some people pronounce it Peltier.
Okay. Pelletier.
And she has some main roots. Did you see her comment?
I was just going to go to that comment and... Missy and Rob.
I don't know if we have the whole comment, but...
we don't have all of it, but years ago we would go to Abenaki to go camping. My uncle came from East Millinocket and my aunt from Whitefield, New Hampshire. And we
So
drive up from
Millinocket is
Connecticut.
north of here.
Yep.
By quite a bit.
So Carol, we say Pelletier.
Yep.
Send us an email. Email address is below, twoneedlespullingthread@gmail.com, and give us your email and we'll get you in touch with Allison.
Yep. We'll connect you up. Not Allison, Chris.
Chris, I'm so sorry. Next time.
Camping Stitcher.
Yes.
Speaking of.
Oh, my word.
Am I segueing into haul? Do we have any video questions or comments?
I didn't come across any.
I think we addressed stuff.
Yeah, once again, great questions, great comments. Thank you so much. Everybody loves Ellie.
I know.
So
she is good. So speaking of Chris Camping Stitcher, she now has 4 charts.
I think of the song, oh, she did it again.
So this is Pumpkin Pumpkin, and I know a lot of people have shown this.
So cute.
Love it.
For crows.
What I really love about this is, even though I stitched some, I'm not a big jack-o'-lantern fan, so I'll just make it a pumpkin.
Yeah.
So that's really cute. Pumpkin, pumpkin, grow on your vine, big and round till harvest time. And again, she does a beautiful color chart, a nice black and white
even
chart.
her black and white chart.
And she has all the details at the end, which is really nice.
Numerical order.
She does. That's important to Kathy.
It is. There's nothing worse than I take a pattern and I write down all the numbers and then I put them in numerical order because when I pull DMC, I don't want to have to go here and here and here and here and here.
And then this one, Autumn at the Barn.
That came out yesterday? Day before. It was for the
this week. I don't know.
First day. It was for
Autumn at the Barn. And I already know that I am going to switch up a couple of colors because I want it to complement and to be displayed with Turkey Hollow Farm.
That's awesome.
Because I see this and I see a mini Turkey Hollow Farm for some reason.
That is.
Which I love. Again, just beautiful charting.
I like her black and white. I like her color charts, but I like that her black and white ones are very, very clear.
Yeah, I mean, if I've given the option, I do the color chart is what I've leaned toward. But the black and white is it's really nice also. She talks about how this one, in her latest Flosstube, she talked about how this one just has little dits of back stitching on the leaves and tops of apples. So not a lot of back stitching there. So go check her out.
Absolutely. And she's home.
She's got a website and an Etsy. So she is the Camping Stitcher on Facebook, Etsy, her website, and Instagram.
Yes.
I think she has managed to have the same name for everything.
Yep, she got smart with that
The Camping Stitcher, yep. And thecampingstitcher.com. So that's good that she was able to do that. Sometimes you can't.
Well, you don't think ahead that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's been traveling all over the country, and she's home.
That was so fun to see. Now I'm like, I kept showing my husband different photos from their trip, and we want to go back and do different things now.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, wow.
Do you have haul?
Very, very little.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been really good because I know that we're going to Stitch New England. So
we are 2 weeks. What is today? 2 weeks from today. Thursday.
2 weeks? Is it really 2 weeks?
Is it 2 weeks?
One, 2. Almost 3. 2.5 weeks. So, Ashley's flying in. We're driving out.
Yep.
You know how much crap we're going to bring because we can put it in the car.
Yep, I already know. And I'm not sorry.
I went thrift shopping the other day, and we have this really nice thrift shop that is benefits hospice house, a hospice house. And there's a stitcher who works there, but he stitches on linen, so I got lucky. I just found a bag of Ada, miscellaneous, $1.
For the whole bag?
For the whole bag.
Nice.
So, and there's a little one of those little mini kits in there.
Yeah.
The white I'll just dye, but I won. I say won. Sorry, crinkle. For Friday night fight night. I had the letters. I couldn't come up with the words.
Okay, Christy.
Yeah.
You won this.
I won this. Well, I fought for it. This is Be Stitch Me Supernatural. Oh, let's go this way. It looks like murky to me. It gives me a...
It kind of does, yeah.
So I don't know what I'll do on it. But I see Halloween.
It's like tree roots.
I know, yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know what I would stitch other than Halloween. Because I know people stitch Christmas on
Are you going
murky.
to do Primrose Cottage, the witch house? What is that? What's that house?
The Witch Next Door?
Are you starting that on the 13th with everyone?
I don't think so.
If you did some floss conversions, that would be nice on this.
Yep. I was also thinking about the Apothecary Sisters.
I don't think I know what that is.
That is, it's just, it looks like a sign, like an old vintage Salem. It says Apothecary Sisters, and it's got some jars.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I don't know if I could do anything other than Halloween.
You see Primrose is in Boston and Salem. And
Yes. They went to
I don't know if they
Old
watch
North
us, but I hope you had fun in New England. You've had perfect weather.
This has been the best
This is
week.
nice weather for doing that.
I'll fix that later.
So is it? Who are the girls? The two main ones that we see on the YouTube, Emily and
Lindsay.
So Lindsay's daughter's 16th birthday.
Oh,
trip.
wow.
Isn't that fun?
That's awesome. Yeah.
You really fell down Satsuma.
I did. Once
Almost
I
a
did.
rat hole. I didn't mean rat hole, but
Once I did Candy Claws, I had to go online, and these came from Colorado Cross Stitcher because she sent out that email. That email gets me every time. So
she does a good job with it.
she does. So I bought Snow Buddy, and I specifically wanted to make stand-ups.
Yeah.
So I had to be careful of which ones I got because some of them would look like floating heads. And it's the full kit. It's got the thread, the beads,
More
the
than
needle.
enough to do. You probably could do them almost a couple, right?
Yeah, and it's got
Perforated.
yep.
Paper.
This one's white, and then in this one it's black. And then I got the house. This has a John James needle in it.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, I better hide that.
Beading nail.
No, I don't know if it is the beading needle.
It
It's
must
a regular.
be. It's in with the beads.
Well, that's so they don't lose it.
I
I don't know. But everything, because I've also looked at the owl.
Oh, that'd be a good stand-up.
Yep. They had a couple others, and these are the two. Ashley and I were narrowing it down.
I kind of like this. That's pretty. I don't think you could do the partridge in a pear. There's no chart here, right?
No.
I don't think that could be a stand-up, but you could definitely do
See,
it as
I think
an ornament
Rudolph
if you
would
wanted
look
to.
odd as a stand-up.
Yeah, he would.
Because it would be a
His
floating
head
head.
would be floating.
I can't get the needle down here.
I need to practice beadwork more than I...
Yeah. So, but I couldn't buy all that I wanted, so I do want the owl. So I'm going to do these
You put them on your Christmas list.
Yeah. So I just went to Hobby
Ooh, that
Lobby.
snake. Ugh.
I know.
Ugh.
See, the cat would be cute, except it would be a floating head.
He would be a floating head.
But they make great ornaments, too.
Yes, they do.
So, Missy and I determined that I'm going to do the snowman on 14 count blue.
Yep.
Just Hobby Lobby. And then the Halloween one on this one. And this is just called Vintage Taupe. Just Zweigart Hobby Lobby 14 count. I was going to dye fabric, but it's too much like work.
When you're doing these and you know you want 14 count, that's when this fabric really comes in handy. I mean, not that it doesn't anyway, but it really comes in handy, especially because we're not typically 14 count stitchers.
Right.
So we don't really have a good supply of that,
And
but it's nice to be able to have that option.
And I was going to do it on 16 count, but I think it would be too small for what I want.
Yeah.
So, and for $3.99, I can't haul out, I can't buy white 14,
Dye
haul
it,
out all my
do your
dye,
stuff.
pray I don't get it on my new countertops.
Yeah.
So,
True.
That's it for me for haul. Like I said, I've got a couple things coming.
Let's see.
Oh, I need those notes in there. Those are going to be starts too, by the way.
I'm not going to take these all out, but they are just as gorgeous as ever.
Oh my.
So I got my thread club. So this is Coloring Cotton September's Primitive, which I get, yes, 5 of them. And I know it's glaring, but
Those are pretty.
I just...
You converted me. It's bad.
It's awful. And this is the all colors, so I get 10 of those. And there's those.
So they're all colors, isn't always brights and...
No, their brights are...
Look at that.
Like, these are pretty similar, but you can tell the primitive bend.
The top one's primitive?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that they're similar by any means, but...
Look at the variegation in that greeny blue.
I know, and their names, Voodoo, Fangs, Witch Hazel.
So when they have their thread club, so say you want to use Voodoo and you need another skein.
Yeah. You can sometimes, right.
That's
the other thing. I want a trip to Missouri.
Well, yeah, I want a trip everywhere.
Where is Bestitch Me out of? What state? That's not Missouri also, is it?
No.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think so. I was just looking to see if it was on the label.
We'll see.
I want someone to rent a party bus, not for the party aspect, so that we can get a bunch of us.
Oh, sure.
Or a motorhome, so we can all sit.
And a driver.
And a driver, and then just hit Stitchy
And a chef?
Chefs.
No, because we're going to DoorDash wherever we are.
Yeah, DoorDash or
because that doesn't
cheese and
exist
crackers.
here
That's you and
at
I.
all. Yeah. I had something in mind for a finish, and I wanted square. I happened to be at Walmart, and I saw these round. It's just like little.
Where'd you find those in Walmart?
Balsam wood. It's really not balsa or balsam. Balsa wood. It's not, but it's thin like that. And there's 6 of them.
In the wood section, in the craft section?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And then I thought, I have something I'm going to be finishing as a gift that I've stitched. 2 of them. And I wanted them to be square ornament. And I almost bought anyway, the frugal part of me kicked in, and I didn't buy everything pre-made because I already have everything, but I didn't have square. Now these are 20 pieces of unfinished wood. They are 4x4. It's 20 pieces. That's what the ends look like.
Nice.
Paid $8 for these on Amazon.
Love
so
Amazon.
I don't know if anybody is interested. That's what it looks like. Don't have a link. Just look at that. So maybe I'll have those FFO'd shortly to show. So anyway, I have some of those. If you want a few, you're welcome to them. And then Friday night fight night.
Oh, I see. You won too, huh?
I won. I got a piece of 22 count Ada. I figured I'd go there first because maybe not many people would.
Yeah.
Now don't go there on the next Friday night fight night.
I was not going on there, and I just happened to sit down and said, oh, it's 10:05. I wonder what's left.
Yeah. And this is a piece of Spooky.
That's really nice.
And I think I have a Told in the Garden that will look nice on this.
Oh, I meant to bring that.
Someday.
The stitch I saved. So it's over there in the box.
I know. It's hard to get out of these chairs, too. I think I have some of this already, but I don't think I have it in Lugana. 25 count Lugana pumpkin patch. But this looks a little more primitive than what I have.
That's nice.
So I like that. And I placed an order with Reese at Crafty Grimalkin. We love her. She is in Brewer, Northern Maine.
Yeah, Brewer.
And so I placed, I said, I don't know where that came from. That didn't come from her. that I had not pre-ordered anything from Market.
Right.
But I did, actually.
She lied.
I lied. I ran out of some floss for a project I'm doing, and Reese had it, or Teresa. I don't know how everybody knows her.
Yep. The crafty grimalkin.
I think my stuff was delivered. Wait till you see. I'm not going to show you until I'm not going to tell you about it. The only person who knows what I ordered is Joy, because she got me to do it.
Oh, jeez.
I tell you what, you are right. Mike is like, oh, is this the woman that... Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, I pre-ordered this Silver Creek Samplers.
That's nice.
I might do this as an anniversary stitch. I'm going to change some things. It's going to be blues to go in my bedroom, and I'm going to maybe change the house. I don't have a 2-story house. But anyway, it doesn't matter if I don't. And this is Home With You, and it is With You I Am Home, established, and you can put the year
Did you see her Instagram
that
post?
you are married.
She found a linen closet in the hotel, and she's all excited. She posted, she's pointing to the word linen.
Diane?
Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
She is funny. I love her. So I am sure, I haven't even opened it. True to her nature, it probably is bigger than I imagined. But that's okay. I don't mind. I haven't even looked at...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's not. 132 by 61.
Oh.
Nope, not bad. Not bad. I don't mean the word bad, but... Anyway.
That's awesome.
Am I missing?
No?
Oh, it goes like that. So I pre-ordered that. I had ordered a couple other things. One thing is I'm hoping to do as a gift for someone, and if I show it, they probably will know who it's for. And then I don't know who this is, Kathy. Who is this designer? I can't read it on here. The Elegant Thread. Why am I not familiar with that?
I don't know. I love that.
So,
we're gonna have to research that.
Maine, my happy place.
Yep.
And I had to have it.
Yep. I want to get that.
And I don't know much about her. I don't want to open it because it's one of those sticky ones. So, and this is done in Weeks and Monkey Grass. Don't have that one. I know I don't.
6 colors. That's it.
But I might play with it.
Chris's Bonbon. I have tons of that because that's what Mary Needleworker's boots are done with, and I loved it so much I bought a boatload of it.
It is a nice chocolate color.
I love it.
So I got those.
That is really nice.
I have placed an order or two with 123 Stitch. Actually, one of them is coming.
Right, because you ordered fabric
today.
in it. Picture.
That right. I showed that the last time.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
So this is Love Always by Annie B's Folk Art. And some of us are doing this as a stitch to commemorate a friend's birthday. And I thought...
I picked my fabric for that too the other day.
I thought I would need to prim this house a lot. But I've seen the floss colors, and I'm not going to because
I have them
it's
if you
not
wanna...
as bright as it looks.
Yeah, I have them all pulled if you want to see what they are.
Okay, I think I have all of these except I'm not sure I have graphite, but I can switch it out for something.
Yeah, it's the cat.
Oh, it's the gray.
I might change that cat to black.
I'm gonna try to create a dog. Can I do that? I must have a chart that has a dog.
I don't see why you couldn't make the ears longer. See that little bump in right there?
Yeah.
Flatten it off and put the tail the other way.
I have a cat, but I'm not stitching a cat.
I know. You love your cat so much.
No, I don't. What? Tell me. Why can't cats throw up without all the drama?
Because they're cats. They're drama. Ask Lori.
He's not drama, though.
I know, but...
And he chews and eats, like...
I love
sticks
it.
and ribbon and...
He sits behind her when she's eating chips and he does this.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
It's so
He
funny.
cut me the last time on my hand.
So...
He wanted my... Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny. I think I'm out of coffee.
Uh-oh.
Our friend Hillary up in the county, she had this on a stash unload. It's the first time I bought off stash unload in a long time.
Year and a half, maybe?
Long time. Birds of a Feather Seweth Sampler.
Nice.
Whatsoever.
A man seweth.
I don't know. A man soweth.
That
shall he also reap. Man, I can't even read.
Well, there's an extra A there. Oh, no, it's an R. There's letters all through it.
Oh, yes.
So that's why.
Because it's sampler, right?
Yeah.
So Birds of a Feather Seweth Sampler. And I thought, I just got to have it.
It's so cute.
And
Hillary
she was
is
so,
just the
she
sweetest.
sent a sweet little note. Says hi to Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Yeah.
And she sent along a piece of 28 count even weave.
Yeah.
Because she thought I might like to stitch it on that.
It's a perfect color, too.
It is the perfect
And
color.
even that pattern is all your colors.
Yeah.
That's great.
What do we have in it? Rum raisin, schneckly, terracotta,
Oh,
cinnabar,
cinnabar's pretty.
cocoa, conch, celadon, dried sage, and caper. I think I have everything except rum raisin.
I think I have rum raisin.
And that's that color.
Yep, I think I might have it.
I think about your grandfather when I hear rum
Rum
raisin.
raisin, yeah.
That was his favorite ice cream.
And what did he want to design? Shoes?
Mm-hmm.
TGIF. Toes going first.
So that's my haul.
This is so cute.
Isn't it?
Yep, I'm going to have to reach out and order it.
That is my haul. I have some stuff coming. We're going to Stitch New England retreat. If you're going to be there, say hi, please.
Yeah, someone did reach out on their page and ask, you know, does anybody plan a retreat start? And it's all up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to commemorate it, then do it. If you want, don't. Just bring something to stitch.
Right. I don't even know. I don't have the first.
Ashley
I
and
have
are
made a
doing,
list of, I have some little gifty things I need to put together. Kathy and I have a handful of some things, and my husband's going to do that, I think, for
good.
us.
Good. I'll send you with the box.
I think.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking for one color. That's what I'm specifically looking for is
color
one
what?
thread.
I mean, is it a brand or is you just know what you're looking for?
I know what I'm looking for, and I'm going to show it in a little bit because I brought those.
Oh, that's right, because
We have some kidded stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we haven't been here long enough. So, I had fun the other day. Made some bags.
That's so cute.
And this is not the fabric I bought. This is the fabric I bought last year. This one I screwed up.
Grace's FaceTiming, of course.
Oh, so this is an Emily Call pattern. Emily Call stitching. And I think I showed that not too long ago. It's sort of spooky. So I kitted that up the other night. And I'm going to do it on 18 count ween beans. So that's the color. It's a good representation of it. And it's all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors.
Sorry, I'm giggling. Jane.
We're getting ready for our
of Jane and Julie sent me a thing and said it's a meme.
Yeah.
Or a GIF, a rare sighting of me in the wild. It just made me giggle.
Yeah. So simple colors. I made the bling.
Has Teresa done that one? I know
I
she's
think
done
so.
quite a few of them.
Yep, I think so, but I'm not sure. So I kitted that up. That'll be a really quick
Nice.
stitch.
I'm sorry, I was paying
That's
attention
okay.
to my phone, but I like the
Ween's
fabric
beans.
too. Ween's Beans is a nice color.
Yep. And then I have 2 in here. One Halloween, one not.
You are living.
Matilda's Brew.
Sorry, Chrissy. She's such a creative lady.
And this is Fiber on a Whim Color Happens. Oh, I gotta show you. Well, I showed
Is
it.
that the stuff you bought that you forgot you bought?
And I bought it twice at StitchCon. You
You gotta use that though.
You can't really see the
I can see
pinkies
it.
in it. So, yeah, so that's Fiber on a Whim Colors Happen. And I'm specifically looking for Strawberry Fields. So
I didn't have
I have a little teeny tiny bit to do the hat.
Did you make a note of that for your shopping list?
Yep. And then my other one is just Matilda Mouse. I have all of these. And this is...
It's a cute needle minder.
I think I got that at
Laura's Fabric.
Yeah, this is Kalima from Laura's Fabric.
Oh, I read it as Kalma.
Kalma, no.
As mom.
So, oh, that's a really good representation of it. I don't know if I got that from...
It's cute.
I think I got that from Romy's Creations.
Oh, that
maybe?
looks like something they would do.
I bought Ashley a black one.
Oh.
So those are all... Is that all I have in here? Yep, all kitted up. And I've got the hoop and I've got everything. So I'll start the Halloween one.
How many hoops do you think you own?
Oh, there's one in every bag and I bought another one the other day. Because I never have the right size.
You can't have empty project bags. Stitchy Linda, did you see on her Instagram, she's been redoing her office into like her craft room and she has 2 drawers of empty project bags. I said, you need to get on that, fill them up.
Oh, I have a bunch of empty project bags.
Me too.
If I fill them, I'm screwed.
I know.
So
I shouldn't talk. But
yeah, I have some more things kitted up, but those are the 3 that I'm gonna start right away.
I
Maybe
have
today.
Kitted,
ooh, pretty fabric.
so today is the first day of fall. Teresa, Garden Goose, and I are starting this. If you haven't, you want to start it, go for it. This is Brenda Gervais' Queen of the Harvest.
Love it.
And I am doing a huge
Conversion
because I didn't have a lot of the floss. And I am stitching it on. This is beautiful. I think this, can someone tell me, Colorado Cross Stitcher, she dyes her own fabric too?
Well,
I'm so confused.
You questioned that when I bought my chemo, when I bought all that stuff when I was after my first treatment and I was out of it.
Yeah. Well, I say that. She puts a nice card on it with the pin. And what it is, this is 18 count Ada in Cypress. It was a fat quarter. But in the corner, she has an FW. So I don't know, is that fiber on a whim?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Can someone please tell me?
Yeah. Does Colorado Cross Stitcher...
Cypress?
Chrissy, she's Chris, right? No.
No, she's Sherry.
Sherry.
I don't know if she watches us.
That would be cool. Look at all the conversions. I love it.
So, there's my colors. Just got lipstick on me.
Oh, better you than the fabric.
This is a very different color for me for Brenda Gervais.
The green or the fabric?
The fabric.
I mean the fabric.
But I love it.
I think it's going to look great.
So I can't wait. I had to start last night. I'm going to have to start today.
Yep. Me too.
I can't wait. So I already have it in Good Notes.
Love Good Notes.
Haven't decided if I'm just going to tackle the woman and get her done first.
What colors? What
Because
colors
she's a big dress.
Is it?
The dress itself is called for Old Money, and I'm using Eucalyptus by Color and Cotton.
Look at that. Can't even. Oh, there you go. You can see some.
So I think I have. I don't think I'll need more than one skein.
Look at Snickerdoodle. Man, those are nice.
No. I just said I'm just gonna pull.
You know, someone made a comment
pull what
now
I
that we
have.
started talking about floss drops. Weeks Dye Works has the smallest tags.
Yes, they do. Come on. Put some more paper on that. So I probably will do a center start, which starts me right in the middle of the white apron.
I'm not laughing at you.
Which is, I think I'm doing Raffia by Color and Cotton for the apron, or maybe it's almond. I haven't decided. I can't tell on here.
We have macrame
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
in here. Oh, I bet you chose raffia.
Light khaki. Maybe I'm doing light khaki. No, it's almond.
Oh.
So
Got to be nice on there. You'll be able to follow
it
that.
will, and
that's got some really nice
I'll
colors
get it.
in it.
out of the way. And when she's done,
It's just little motifs.
yep.
I may have to borrow that when you're done.
Okay.
I say that for
That's
a lot
fine.
of fall. I love fall and Halloween and
I know. So I'm going to start that today. And I have it in my Tracy OG bag, which I love.
oh yeah, you know, the making bags, and we're gonna go to Stitch New England and see.
See, good stuff.
Yeah.
And at some point, I will be starting this. I don't know when, but it is going to happen. Christmas at Hollyberry Farm. Justine and Shelly and I have all finished and framed. Is Shelly's framed?
Shelly just finished it.
Okay. The next one I'm going to start is Christmas at Hollyberry Farm. And I think Tracy's going to join us and stitch along. And she's going to do the Halloween one. Oh. That is the Halloween chart that will put me over the edge.
What do you mean?
To stitch.
Why?
Because it's nice.
Oh.
It's nice.
A good over the edge.
Over the edge.
Yeah.
I am going to stitch it on 32 count Lugana Old Gold. Oh, that's gorgeous. And who is this? Fiber on a Whim?
I could not tell you.
So Old Gold. And I have all the called for colors.
So you're doing it called for?
For this. The only thing I'm a little, no, I don't even think I'm concerned about it.
This one?
Yeah, I'm not concerned.
No.
It'll look great.
You're really doing a White House, huh?
They're beautiful. I know. And I hope I have enough.
I was going to say,
it's straw bonnet.
Is that going to be enough?
Well, I haven't read the chart to see if I need
more than one skein. You just looked at the colors.
Let's see. Do I need more than one skein? What does she say?
She probably doesn't.
Maybe she doesn't.
Well, I'm going to guess they're about the same size. How many skeins?
Well, they are about the same size. Oh, but the
barn was so much bigger.
I think it was too. There's no, and I'm probably gonna do one strand.
Yeah, see, that's what messes me up is when I do patterns like that, I still do 2 strands.
Oh, she's talking about how to age this with walnut crystals too.
Or spray.
So the house.
Who asked us about the spray?
I don't remember.
I hope we helped.
I hope so. So I feel like when the roof and the chimneys and all the windows and the door get done,
you'll have enough.
It's fill in.
Yeah.
And maybe gorgeous. I can work around.
That is going to be gorgeous. So it'll be fun to watch.
This won't be a quick finish by any means. It's not going to be up and ready for this Christmas. And that's okay. But that's going to be my next one. And I have others on my wish list. I don't think I've bought any others, but
I have to update. Oh, that's one of my boxes on my BOSME is to update my wish list, which will be perfect in time for Christmas.
Oh, it will.
It also says to make a me order, but I think I've done plenty
be able to.
of me orders.
Us?
Huh?
Are they trying to reach us?
No, my kid says, I wish you were here.
Well, you know what?
So,
yes, we do. But we're not moving to North Carolina.
No.
So do your thing and come back.
She'll be here. We'll see her in 3 weeks.
Yes, we will. And I showed this last time, and this is the whole kit that came in Fanciful Flamingo, Alicia's box.
Did you order the next box?
Yes. I might be on the
auto shipment.
Auto shipment. So Halloween pumpkin patch, I'm going to get this started.
That's awesome. That'll be cute.
And I do like it. And I have all the colors. I have everything here all together in a bag that Anna made. I don't usually talk about bags, but
making myself a note.
Oh, okay. And this is how to get started. I know, I've told you. I watch Carol Saltbox Stitcher, and
she said to start it, and if she says to start it, you have to.
I just did. This is 32 count Fiber on a Whim buttermilk. I might have shown this. I am going to start this. I think I showed this. Told in a Garden, The Harvest. It's like going back in time with the chart.
At least it's not a handwritten chart.
Nope, some of them were. I think I need, no, I might have bought it. Yep, it's right there. I needed 731. So I did all my little notes. I have all my floss. And I've wanted to do a Told in a Garden for a long time. It's 101 by 210. It's pretty heavy stitching in different places too. So again, this will be one that I work on when I feel like doing something
color blocking,
vintage or whatever too. So I'm going to start that.
You got more?
Just gonna start one more. This is my this next one is my Thanksgiving. I had it out for last year and I didn't start it, and I'm going to start it this year.
That is a fun bag.
This is a fun bag. Nancy Bougie Stitchers made this. Library cards. I think I showed this also. Thankful
Yes.
Quaker. Come ye thankful people. I am going to start this. This is a Bent Creek. It's not very big. I have all the floss that I'm going to use pulled. I have a piece of Ada. I don't even know what it is. It came from my scrap bin. Because this is 80 by 80. It's not very big. So that I will start on Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of Thanksgiving, it's going to be 4 people for us this year.
We're used to 13. Yeah, we're going north.
So I don't know what that's going to look like. There's no way your parents are coming to our house for Thanksgiving.
No, but
I don't know if we need to do everything that we normally would do.
Maybe do turkey pie.
Your mother already said she's just going to get a smaller turkey.
My mother doesn't know the meaning of small turkey.
Well, the problem, I'm just going to say it. If she gets a smaller turkey, she has to cook it for less time.
Yes. This is the woman who still gets up at 5 a.m. and cooks a turkey.
We like gravy.
Yes.
Bless her heart. So anyway, because your
speaking to
kids aren't going to be here, my kids are going to be at Grace's in-laws. You're going to be at your in-laws.
Yeah.
You know, you have to share your time
Yeah.
with your family at the holidays.
I spoke to a 92-year-old woman who was a cook for 20 years this week.
Yeah.
And I said, "Do you make custard pie?" And she's like, "Yes. I just want a piece of good custard pie."
That's been hard to come by since your grandmother passed away.
I know. So
Yeah, I don't. As Grace says, it's like chewing on a rubber ball. Blech.
I love a custard pie. So
I'm glad you like it though. So anyway, I am going to be stitching, and what do we have coming up? Prepping for Stitch in New England, and we might be back to you before then. We'll see.
maybe right before.
We'll see how that works.
Maybe we might be able to film there.
Maybe.
We'll see. If not, we'll be back right after.
Yep. Today, Mike and I are in pursuit of, now I'm going to say this and don't laugh. I'm tired of hearing everybody on Instagram talk about the new Chick-fil-A sandwich. I got to go try it. But we don't have Chick-fil-A right next door like a lot of people do. So Mike said, are we driving 2 hours north to find this sandwich, or are we going an hour and a half south to find this sandwich?
You're going south.
So we're going to go an hour and a half south.
Yeah.
It happens to be right next to a big Joann's, and I need some cheesecloth. So,
and that's a really nice Joann's.
That's why I want to go in there, because I'm not sure I've been in that one.
Oh, be prepared.
Okay. And he needs to go to Cabela's. He's like, Cabela's sells cheesecloth, meaning I didn't have to go to Joann's. I'm like,
Right.
Well, we don't have to go to Cabela's if I'm only going for cheesecloth. Anyway, we're just going to spend the day in the afternoon doing whatever we want. We probably will likely get takeout for dinner and bring it home, because we have slid into old people status real quick. Like, I'd rather go out for lunch or a 4 o'clock dinner.
Yeah.
And then I can be home in my pajamas stitching.
Yep.
Because that would be nice.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I am going to hang out and do whatever I want.
We have a chance of showers tomorrow, right? I don't know.
I don't know. Next weekend, what's going on? The 30th, I'm going to get with the library stitchers. You have work.
I have to work, and then our bank is a sponsor of the Apple Pumpkin Festival.
Oh.
So I'm already there. I'm volunteering my time in the afternoon to man our booth. I don't know what we're doing.
They give stuff out to all the hoodlums that are
and I think
children.
I think Kayla's
it's a fun little festival.
Yeah, and I've heard it's gotten even better.
Yeah, it's a fun festival. We went for years with the youth group.
Right. Franklin has sponsored, so no kid has to pay for any of the games and rides and all of that.
Oh, that's nice.
So, I think Kayla's doing face painting at our booth. You don't want me face painting. No.
Nope. What's going on next week? So that's next weekend. I don't know where you're from, what your county and all the fairs look like, but a lot of places they have fairs just in the summer.
Right. Ours is in the fall. Well,
For the
summer
most part.
and fall.
There are some. Right now there's a local one going on that we thought about going to. And I can't believe that your brother has never been to Freiburg Fair. Have you ever been?
Yes.
I know he says he has not been.
He has been to Freiburg Fair.
So we're going to go to Freiburg Fair.
That's the last fair of the year for
Yeah, we're
the
going
state of
next
Maine.
Sunday, the day it opens.
Oh boy, that's the day of the fireman's muster.
Is it on a Sunday? Oh,
Always
they do it
on the
day
first
before.
Sunday.
Yeah. He was going to take a day off and go on Monday, which is called Woodsman's Day, and it's like loggers and lumberjack competitions.
Yep.
And I was like, well, you don't have to take a day off. We can just go on Sunday if it's not raining. Freiburg Fair week rains.
Yes.
And it's cold.
Well, it can either be cold or unbearably hot.
Yeah, you just never know. But we need to leave early for that. And I'm just excited to go. I want to be in and out of all of the exhibitions, looking at all of the entries for anything needlework, anything preserving. I love to do that.
All the 4-H stuff.
Yeah, that's fun. All the animals. I want to eat all the food I'm not supposed to eat.
Have a fried dough for me. That's the only thing I want.
You know, Mike and I will split that. French fries with vinegar.
No, you lost me at the vinegar. But
I know, he doesn't like it, but he uses a pound of ketchup. If you have vinegar on a French fry and you dip it into ketchup, you're never going to know there's vinegar on it.
Not to mention there's vinegar and ketchup. So, King and Queen's French fries, those are the best.
So that's what we're going to do.
Nice.
And just kind of do whatever. Our kids are good. Baby's doing great. Grace doesn't have to go back to work until December.
That's awesome.
We're going to introduce Ellie to outlet shopping in North Conway, New Hampshire. We're waiting until her dad goes back after his paternity leave.
Yep.
So the girls will introduce her. And I was talking to her one night last week, and I said, and you're going to go shopping with Lolly, and we always have to get cupcakes. And
Well, what weekend is that? Because,
I don't know yet. We
Let
haven't
me know.
decided. I'll
Let
let
me
you
know.
know. We did want to go during a weekday, but maybe we can plan that so that it's.
yeah.
We'll see. It's going to be in November, so I don't know when.
Probably while I'm on the cruise.
Could be, because that's the week my husband also goes. He only has done this. This will be the 3rd year. He has never gone off and done anything alone for himself.
Yeah.
As any kind of trip or anything like that. Because hunting camp was always here for us.
Right.
We had people coming to a camp that we don't have access to. So he goes away for a week, and that's kind of nice for him to do.
I'm just waiting to...
The worst part is I have to do the cat box, and I don't do cat boxes.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to be on a deck chair by myself with a frosty drink and...
There you go.
Sun.
That'll be fun.
Can't wait. But we got to get to Stitch New England first.
Yes, and that's going to be amazing. If you're going, we'll say hi or come say hi to us.
Come say hi to us.
We have a little something. We don't have 300 somethings for everybody, but
We have something.
we'll have something. We'll
That
spread it
same
out as much as we
weekend
can.
is Lakeside Stitches has a little mini retreat up in Greenville. So if
Perfect
you
timing
can't
to go up there.
Check if you are interested in Stitch New England. Call the shop, because I do believe there are some cancellations.
Oh, okay.
So I noticed someone posted the other day that they did have to cancel. So there might be a spot if you're local or you're willing to hop on a plane quick. So
Give Pam a call
Yep.
or send her an email.
well, let's see.
I think Beach Please in February with Stacy at Thread the Needle.
Yep. Thread the Needle. Her son came up with that. That
I
was
love
awesome.
it. I love it. I believe she still has some openings for her beach resort retreat.
Yep.
And I think Alicia with Stitch Florida 2024 still has a few spots, I think. If you're interested, you can reach out to the Fanciful Flamingo.
Yep.
I don't know of anything new. Main Stitchy meetups. Today is the last one for September. There's 3 of them that we know of. So
That one's in Bang.
that's happening. No, it's actually Joanna's in Augusta.
Oh, in
today.
Augusta. I can't keep them straight.
I know. I wanted to get to at least one of them this month, and I didn't.
Nope, me either.
It didn't happen.
So
We'll always try next month.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right.
You have a birthday coming now.
I do, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for a birthday start. So.
Now that you know how old you are.
I know. My girls, did I say that last time? The girls at work made me cry. So I didn't really cry, but.
Because you're older than you thought you were.
Yeah. I'm 29. I hide it well. Anywho, I'm going to
Close to times 2.
Yeah. Shh.
I'm closer.
You're
to
closer
than
than that, yeah. So I'm going to try to come up with some sort of birthday start.
Good.
Who knows what it'll be.
Good.
All right. Well, we will be back. We're going to try in a couple weeks. If not, it will be right after Stitch New England.
Yep.
And then we'll have haul and stories and pictures and all that stuff. Wherever you are, be safe. If there's storms, be stitching.
Oh, by the way, thank you for all of the messages, comments, texts about us with Hurricane Lee. They're not typically anything for us. And I know that the Drama Channel, hyped it up, probably for good reason for some areas. I agree.
Yeah, the coast,
but it did not. We're pretty far inland.
Yeah.
We got some rain and wind, but honestly, we had a day. Was it Monday? We had rain and wind all day. It was worse than that day.
Right. Yeah. Saturday.
But thank you so much for the concern.
Yeah. You lost your internet.
I lost my internet for a couple of hours.
The power flickered because a tree came down. Mm-hmm. But that was it. But no, we do appreciate it.
We were blessed, and also thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, the coast.
When we talk it up, it's because our guys work for telecommunications company and downed power lines, and so there were a lot of conference calls happening in our house and a lot of outages.
Yeah.
And
Rob got called a couple of
manage.
times, but nothing major. Nothing blew. I had something blow off the railing of my porch. That was it. So.
Yeah. So, but thank you.
But
we were good.
Yeah.
Everybody I know was good.
Yep. So awesome. Well, we will be back in a few weeks. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them in the boxes below. And subscribe, all the things.
Thank you for all the positive comments.
Yep.
We do appreciate that. We know it takes time to leave a comment.
Yep.
And we appreciate when you are encouraging and positive to us and those around you.
Absolutely. All right. We will talk to you soon, guys.
Bye.